Okay, everybody, I'm so glad you're here. We're going to start recording. First thing I want to do is want to thank you for being on the call. And I want to kind of give props to Alicia. Thank you for sending me your bat. I know that you weren't feeling good this week, but I'm still looking at it, and you still worked every day except for a couple. You still added, somebody to your contact list. You worked out. So I'm really proud of you for doing that. Like I said, there's going to be zeros on there, and that's okay. But it's the fact that you turned it in and you're still working on things. So good job. And Bonnie is on vacation. So Esmeralda, if you sent that to her, you can forward it to me later. That would be probably easier. I'll give you my email and you can just forward it on to me until she gets back.
Okay.
So, okay, let's go through. I'm just going to kind of go through each thing that we talked about this week and see if you have any questions. And I kind of have something that I wanted to mention as well. Let's see here. Okay, so we talked about, how to use our contact lists effectively. Contact lists are really important in the business because, as we all know, when you first come in the business, you have your family and you have your friends, but then you're going to exhaust that list rather quickly. So contact lists are people that we're going to be able to reach out to, not necessarily to sell because we know about selling, but, people that we reach out to get back in touch with, see how they're doing, just to help them. So, I have my contact list. I usually my goal is try to put 5 or 10 new people on my contact list each day. And that's whether that's getting free Shakeology samples or just meeting people on Facebook, meeting people and sharing, but, putting people on your contact list to get to know them and, maybe down the road be a potential customer, potential coach. So that's what the contact list is. So let me go into Alicia. Do you have any questions about the contact list or the video or the PDF that we had posted on that?
No, I like the list and it works perfect for me.
Excellent. I'm glad that you liked it. I think it's really good too. Esmeralda, how about you? Anything?
I haven't worked on the contact list. I mean, in paper or anything like that first.
Okay.
I have a few how can I say this? I remember you mentioning at the beginning how to get a list of potential people that I would like to. That's as far as I've gotten.
Okay, that's all right. It's basically kind of like I said too. Your contact list can be people that you just think of off the top of your head, and also it can be new people that you spoke to, that you just made a friendship with, that you can put on your contact list, to just, I guess, jog your memory that you talked to them, write a few notes on them, that you learned about them, and keep in contact with them and kind of build rapport. So, it's not just making a list of people that you're going to try to sell to. So try to definitely work on that. I use an Excel spreadsheet on my computer too. So if you don't, you're not wanting to write it down, there's always that too. So, or your phone.
Yeah. I just haven't gotten to the computer lately. I've been working because I've been working with my employment. I'm going to be starting soon in February finally.
Awesome.
So I've been working with so I'm all sore shots today. Oh my God. So I've been busy with that. So that kind of takes a lot of my time.
All right. Well, if you do need help with that, and that's something that you're struggling with, reach out to Bonnie or I so we can work with you on that, because the contact list is really, really important to work off of, because like I said, that's where you're going to get the leads and building the relationships and things like that. Let's see what the next thing that we talked about was. Oh, well, this was just kind of nice to hear from, but we just kind of wanted to know more about you, so to speak, and we just want to help you create your story, because people are going to ask you about maybe recommending things or your background or how you got in the business or why you're in this business, things like that. And it's really important to have a concrete story there for yourself, that you could always lean on when people ask you that question. So you just kind of spit it out like it's nothing. I think it was Summit or maybe before that. They actually kind of wanted you to weed it down into, a couple sentences. So you're not talking on and on and on. But I'm just going to kind of ask. Kimberly posted one, a very long one, a nice one. Thank you, Kimberly, when you watch this. Good job. But since you, Alicia, and Esmeralda didn't post, I just kind of want to ask you these questions. But why, start with Alicia, why did you join Team Beachbody?
I joined Team Beachbody. At first, when I joined, it wasn't for like the business or anything. It was just to try to get healthy. I have a lot of health problems, and my goal was to lose weight and see if that would help with my health.
Gotcha. So that's something that's definitely good for you that you can build on, because think of how many people have health problems out there that are on countless medications, and who just are too tired to work out, or they don't have enough money, or they don't have enough time. So that's a really good aspect or niche for you to start working on, as part of your story. When people are saying that kind of stuff, you can relate to that. You can say, you know what? I totally know what you're talking about. I was sick a lot of the time too, and da 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 da. So that's a really good thing. Kind of jot this stuff down, and if you would please go back and post on this post after we've talked tonight about what you've told me, and that way it's written down, and then you have it written down. Yeah. That's okay. I know you were sick, and that's not a problem. Just so you have it there and so we can see it, that would be really great. Not a problem. I know you've been sick. But okay, Alicia, but you're happy you did because. Why are you happy that you did become part of Team Beachbody?
Let's see, happy because I did get off some of my medications. I'm slowly getting healthy, and my biggest thing is I've lost a lot of weight so far. So I'm very proud of myself in that way.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. And another thing, huge, getting off of medications. People want to get off medications, like I said. So that's really big. So your story is very compelling already, Alicia. So, definitely need to write that down, and we can, shorten it or add stuff to it, or, whatever here or there, but it's really good. But because of your Beachbody business, Alicia, you hope to what?
I hope my dreams come true. I hope I can have a house someday and put my daughter through college and just move forward.
Awesome. So there, you answered those questions. So you can go ahead and write that right out on the Facebook page when you have time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Esmeralda, how about you? You joined Team Beachbody because why?
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Sure.
Okay. Well, first, it was something like that. I did not know this was part of a business itself when I first actually signed up. And I was not in plan to sign up at the time either. It was just a booth, like I expressed before, in this fair over at Fort Lewis. And since there were actually representatives right there in front of me instead of just infomercials, so that just kind of approach, and that's where I met, like I said before, I met Kirk and Bonnie, and they explained to me, Kirk shared with me his story, and then we just took it from there. I just decided to sign up right there and then, and that's how I knew about the mobile app with Bonnie and everything. Then the business part just came just shortly after, when Bonnie explained to me more and more and more. So I just pretty much stuck with it.
I'm glad you did. That's awesome. And along with that, you're happy you did because why? Because you said you're glad you stuck with it. Why?
Well, I just like the part that is how natural it is. You you get so much effect out of, how can I say this? Like right now, like I have the P90, and it's just 30 minutes, 40 minutes at the most, maybe, and I just enjoy that. It's at the comfort of my home. It's a great workout. It's something simple, but yet it gives you that what you need to work out and stuff. And actually, I was yesterday. I was thinking on the why from the first call that I was of last week, and I have to say that my goal is to own my own home. Never own a home before in my life.
That's a good
Never own a, yeah. So, and I was thinking about that. My goal is, my dream home is a log home. And not in the city. I don't like the city much. So just something kind of country, and I want my log home. That's what I want. I don't want anything else.
That's really great.
That, I'm happy. Yeah.
And, what I heard from that too, kind of helping you along with your story, you said that you really like being able to work out in the comfort of your own home, and how it's 30 minutes. So that's another thing that's, really compelling to people that you can relate to is, you're not the type that wants to work out for an hour. You're the type that, okay, I can get this done in 30 minutes, and we have that, and you can relate to that. So, like I said, when we're building, your story, that's part of, what you can kind of, put in there and put forth to the front. And also that's really good about your house, because like I said last week and the week before, sometimes things in the business are up and down, and you got to picture that log house in your mind, and you got to be like, I'm not quitting because I'm going to be getting that log house, so that's the reason why we have those goals, because that's what we need to motivate us. But all right, awesome. Let me see what the next one was. We talked about negative Nellies. This was a good one because, there's anywhere you go, especially in a multi-level marketing business and things like that, there are going to be negative Nellies. There's going to they're going to be anywhere. But there was a pretty inspirational video. It gets me every time, on the pursuit of happiness. I hope you got to watch that. But Alicia, do you have any comments or questions from that post?
I kind of have to follow up on it yet.
Okay.
But
how about?
I saw post, or I haven't watched. Is there a video to that?
Yes, it's Will Smith. It's part of the clip from the Pursuit of Happiness. Really.
Okay.
It's a really good one. Esmeralda, do you have any questions or comments about that post or video?
I don't think I've seen it lately. I will have to go back and check all the latest posts for this last couple days.
Let's see here. It was January 25th. You guys liked it, so I don't know. You must not have had a chance to actually sit down and watch it. There's a little link at the bottom of the post. That's where the video is. So you guys can go ahead.
I probably read through, but not quite clicked on the link.
Yep.
Yeah.
No problem. Definitely go through and watch that. That's a good one.
Have either of you girls actually seen the movie?
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
Good one.
Okay. It's the scene with his kid of don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something. I just watched it again last week with my class, so it's fresh.
Yeah, it's a very, very good.
It's a good clip, but if you've seen it, that's what it is.
Okay.
Awesome. Let's see here. Oh, another good one. And this is actually really good for starting to build your Facebook page and just building you as a brand. Is it talked about referrals? You're going to be helping, and you're helping, tons of people right now. And one thing that, people can do for you, or you can ask for, and don't feel bad to ask for this, is referrals. Esmeralda, you were talking last week, you were talking to somebody, and, you know, you can ask her, you know, you can say,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I was just wondering if there's anybody else that you think, you know, might need my help, or anybody else that you could think might be interested in something like this. So always
Mm-hmm.
keep that in the back of your head. And again, you can put those people on your contact list and build from there. But with,
Mm-hmm.
for example, my Facebook site, anybody who likes my Facebook site, I will immediately, you know, contact them and ask them if they like my site, get to know them a little bit. And then every single one of them, I'll ask them to share my site, and I give them a free meal plan for doing so. And then I get their email and get them signed up on the Team Beachbody mobile app. So referrals are really, really huge. So really something I never thought about until recently, but always keep that in the back of your mind about referrals. So, Alicia, did you have any questions or comments about the referrals?
Nope.
Esmeralda, did you?
No. I actually, and a different friend, I posted in their actual wall, so everybody pretty much could see, express what I do with Beachbody, and I posted in that same comment post, I posted my links for the actual sites for the Beachbody, my websites, like for the Shakeology and the products and stuff. So
Good.
So kind of help promote a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. And once you start, you know, building, and once people start building that trust in you and that rapport in you, you know, they're going to share it for you, and they're going to talk about it for you. So, you know, you'll get referrals anyway. But it's nice to just kind of think about in the back of your head, just, do you know anyone that might could use my help, or, you know, that might be interested in something like this? So just something to think about, definitely, especially because what we talked about earlier, building your contact list. But we have just a few minutes left, and we're going to be ending. But Alicia, did you have any questions or comments about this week? I know you haven't been feeling good, but did you have anything that you wanted to ask or just comment about?
No, I don't think so.
How about you, Esmeralda?
No, not at this time, no.
Okay. Miss Amber, is there anything you would like to add?
Nope, nothing from me. Just keep at it.
You know, just remember that, you know, don't try to complicate, you know, the business. I know that, you know, you're kind of new getting into this, and it can feel overwhelming a lot of the time, because it still is for me. It still is for Amber, you know, and Bonnie. There's just a lot to learn and a lot to do. But those 3 vital behaviors, seriously, if you do those every single day, that is what's going to propel your business. And we heard at Summit, John Maxwell spoke, and he actually got up there and he pretended that he was chopping down a tree. And he said that the man, you know, went in, he had his axe, and he went out there and he chopped 5 times every day, 5 hits of the axe, and he would go back in. Got up the next morning, 5 hits of the axe, you know, and he said that tree, it's going to eventually fall, because I'm going to get up and I'm going to hit it every single morning 5 times. I'm not sure if I'm telling it exactly right, but that was the gist of the story. Amber, you can help me. It's close enough. I don't know if it was the morning or night or lunchtime, but you know, the point of the story is, no matter how big the tree is, you know, it will eventually fall, because he is going to get up and he's going to do that every morning until it falls. And that's just like these 3 vital behaviors. You know, if you're inviting every day, like we talked about, through referrals, building your contact list, just getting to know people. We have Wear and Share. We have social media. There's so many avenues, you know, to bring new people in. Not necessarily, I'm going to always reiterate this, not selling to people, but literally helping people and building that rapport with each and every person, getting to know them, making them feel like you're there to help them, and, you know, they can trust in you. That's the invite. That's really, really important. You know, product of the product is super important, especially when you're sharing your story. If people see on, you know, social media, or if people see you, you know, face to face at, you know, a party or out and about, you know, they see that you've lost weight, or they see you with your Shakeology, or they see you working out. If you post a video or something like that, you know, they're gonna notice that. They're gonna ask you about that, and you can't really tell people to do things that you're not doing. It's just, it's just ethics. So be product of the product, do your workouts, drink your Shakeology. And, it's definitely going to come, especially when we get all ripped up and massively lean, So just like Alicia wears those pins. I lost, 80 pounds. So there, keep trucking, Alicia. You're doing great. And
yeah, I was going to add to that with the salesiness, that took me a long time to get over because I always felt like I was going to be selling. And so once I got past the fact that I needed to sell something and I needed to talk about it all the time, it actually happens pretty naturally. It comes up in conversation, and you never intended to talk about Beachbody, but you're meeting people and you're talking to people, and it comes up a lot easier when you don't try to force it. And I need to make a sale and I need to make a contact. And,
absolutely. That's right. I'm glad you said that, Amber, because I've known Amber a long time now and we've been really close, and that she always was. She's like, how do I do this? And now she's a natural about it. It really happens like that. And it might be 7 conversations into talking to this person that you may bring it up, and maybe 10, and maybe the first, it's just in the timing, and it's just where it works itself in. Like Amber just probably will pop up a lot of the time. People see your posts, or people, like I said, will notice that you're losing weight or whatnot. So thanks, Amber. That was awesome. And of course, your personal development. And this is the one I really want to, I guess, stress that I hadn't done when I was, am I still on?